Why, hello there, fellow dragons and visitors. It is I, Reala, your nightmare general. And today, this evening, we have ourselves a guest who will be interacting with you all and will be involved with the narration of a fellow dragoness. And without further ado, please put your own hands and claws together for Ashley. Thank you, Riella. Thanks for introduction. Yes, everyone, it is I, Dragon Lover 95, and I am joined with Worlds Collide here.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, you know the whole shtick. Grab a snack, a drink, and possibly a plushie, and get back and sit back, relax, and enjoy this little stream. Because this time around, it's actually something different. I'm actually going to be discussing about a project that I basically had a while back. It was also called Reala's Heart, which is in turn, at the time, it's a creepypasta, but now I look at it, it's actually more catered towards Grimdark. Hello, Venus.
Hi, Venus.
Yes.
So,
This
tell
is
us about the story.
Yes, well, technically, this isn't the main story we're going to be discussing here. Rather, it's the story that takes place way before the events of the actual main story, called Patience Wearing Thin. Basically, it's more told the perspective of Reala, who basically goes through a lot of trial and errors, and eventually ends up becoming the monster he is in the story. And how he ends up like that.
I see.
That's fine, that's fine. Ah, sweet, nice. So, yeah, if I could, I'll just basically let you guys basically ask the questions and I'll try my best to answer. So, well, Worlds, what is exactly you want to know about the story?
So, this takes time before Reala became corrupted. So,
Yep.
when he was raiding, was there anybody else to help him through this,
Well,
or nobody didn't really notice?
hi, TJ. Actually, no, he was getting noticed. He was getting notified by other nightmares, noticing he was acting differently, and also Knights and Owl. They tried to intervene, tried to see if they could do something to help him, but Riella, he just gets angry, he gets frustrated, he ends up lashing out at them, but he doesn't try to get too severe with it. But there is pretty much a reason as to why he's acting that way. He's acting sort of paranoid, like anxious, angry, like in denial.
Like,
And
he was left behind?
no, in a way, kinda.
Alright.
Oh, Patience Wear Thin, it takes place a bit after the first chapter of Riel's Heart. Basically, it's sort of a time frame as to when and where it's basically happening for the quarters and such. If you actually pay attention to how the story is structured in the beginning, you can basically tell that something definitely seems kind of normal, but later onward, events will definitely take place. And it definitely does not get better from there. I'm not saying about the bad points, but I'm just saying.
Alright. Okay.
Now, Riel himself, he does act like his normal self. He's just doing the traditional nightmare and shtick. However, at one point, he does see this portal that opens up, and it allows him to see those who have a connection with the knight's name and such. And he's viewing them, he's seeing them, like observing. At first, he didn't really seem that interested at first, because why would he bother watching something that clearly had his traitorous sibling on board? But
Hmm.
he did get curious somewhat, and so he decided to check for himself, and that's kind of it. That was kind of his pastime. He watched those who play those that have those types of games that have knights in them, and he would just watch, basically pay attention to how visitors are reacting to how they play and such. It would be entertainment, or basically find ways to deal with these visitors if they ever show up in the dream gate.
You mean like an advantage of that?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Would it
Yeah.
feel bad at tennis and then we'll have super style tennis and he will use that against you?
I mean, ironically enough, I have a tennis story on that. I
Oh
haven't
my
fully completed it
gosh.
yet, you know.
I know. I read some of it. I mean, I read all of it,
Mhm.
but some of the parts are funny, especially
Oh,
Reala and
oh,
Alex get
and
together.
yes, this is a live stream. Hello and welcome,
Sorry for
Absol.
popping.
Welcome. So good to have you. And hello, Dragon Lion. Welcome.
That is strange
Anywho,
name.
no, it's fine. Everyone has a different username.
Okay then.
So yeah,
Hmm.
when he actually sees uh visitors actually getting frustrated with certain types of games, aka Journey of Dreams, he just doesn't find them that entertaining because if anything, it's it's basically the same reaction and same responses. He basically can read them like like a book. And it's great to have you on stream as well. I hope you find this interesting.
Hope you have a plus beside you.
Yes, or something that's catered to one.
Or just hold your pillow.
But yeah,
Anyways.
but then one point, and I'm gonna say this clearly, but this is more of a self-insert thing. But I promise you, this is not going to be like those types of authors who just self-insert them because they're important and such, and it's just downhill from there because they are not that confident of a writer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If I may ask you, Ree, when I basically wrote the story of Reala's heart, and you know that I was basically the main, I was one who was basically involved in it and such. Well, what did you think? How did you think I handled it?
You mean like that you were in the story or as direct or you're the one just writing it?
Uh, both.
Hmm. I'll go for the writing one first. I think the writing was good, but in some places,
I know. It was basically, remember, this was 2014. I was not that skilled fully back then. But you could tell I
well,
really wanted to make it as a story. But don't worry, I'm updating it so it's better.
be truthful, you're way better than me than typing because I don't know how to type or spell
Oh,
right. But
oh,
I even though it was not spelled
hmm.
correctly or anything, I still liked it. I really liked it a lot. I just imagine someone
Hmm.
watching a live stream in reality is just like, why is this person talking to them? What is this? What is this? Warcraft or witchcraft? I don't know.
Yeah, it's witchcraft. What is this witchcraft? Thanks, Reala. No problem. I do what I can. Yeah, Reala, he may pop in from time to time. He just does it whenever he likes.
I could just see him just reading a book, popping his head in. Well, you gonna
Uh,
do this?
well, technically no. He's just floating above my bed, just kind of reading.
Oh,
What are you
oh god.
exactly reading, anyways? Oh, just some Grimdarks. Like actual Grimdarks? Yep.
Uh, hey. Anyways, now
Yeah.
for the involves in.
Yeah.
I say in the beginning the way that the you are playing the game, thinking I think that was pretty cool and see how the stuff was happening.
Uh-huh.
Sorry,
It's okay.
my brain is like
No,
going
it's
through
okay.
lost.
It's okay.
I especially like how you put in Pokemon and other things.
What? Can you really blame me? I'm a fan, and of course I'm gonna pretty much do that. Why thank you. Yours is really cool too. Oh, who's this tummy knitted guy? And why is he with a white blob and with a green body? Okay, thanks, Reala. What? She's the one typing and I have to read it.
Hey Venus.
Yes. Let's
Okay.
just if there's anything I will say I've noticed a lot, and I'm going a little bit off topic, but it's kind of in the same in the same category. But I've noticed a lot of authors who insert themselves into these stories, they don't really take full advantage of the scenario that they're in, or they're reacting a realistic way.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, you did way better than Sonic Galaxy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was trying not to follow those cliches because I think even my younger self basically knew that was a rather stupid thing to do. I mean, hyper realistic? Nah, I never heard that term before the freaking creepypastas.
Is Reala's heart kind of like based off of Godzilla? That Godzilla creepypasta I read.
No, I don't think I've seen. I don't think I've seen that at the time. I think it's more. I took more inspiration from. Well, you're gonna get a kick out of this. Pokemon Dead Channel, which is basically just a creepier version of Pokemon Channel for the GameCube. Ben drowned slightly with the interaction slightly, and also how it's kind of glitchy. And also, lastly, Sonic.exe. But I think it's because it's my response is like, this is how you do a corrupted story better.
True, and I was just thinking that because of the ending of Godzilla creepypasta Red, they they got out alive.
Yeah, they were
Didn't
brought
they?
back and such.
True.
Now, let's just say there are many stories that really indicate that there's always going to be a bad ending, like always a dark, twisted ending and such. And I did add a bad ending to one of the pathways, which actually came forth as the As Corrupted Reala series, which we will look at that for a live stream. I mean, do you guys want to see it as a live stream? I really want to know in the comments.
Live stream, we can see it, and hopefully we can read some of it because I like the series.
Ah, thanks. I really try to craft the story to actually work and fill in the lore and such.
Yeah, especially like Corrupted Jackal. He's cool.
Yeah, very twisted.
I know he's twisted, but I like it.
I mean, there's a reason why.
True. But
Yeah,
we're looking more to that later. That we're talking about.
and also the point is that in the
Cool.
I guess she agreed that she wants to see the Ask series. Gee, I wonder how Goji and the others would react if they were to see what I made.
Don't they? Venus has demon out, so can she see it? Oh, she's too baby right now.
No, she's fine.
I mean, like her AIDS, because you did put an AIDS listed on it, right? On some of them or not?
They're all practically dark in their way. Oh? Well, there's nothing to be ashamed about. I mean, it just means you admire me. Yeah, of course.
It's okay. You can simp for him.
I mean, we have someone who sims for Lance.
Don't you dare bring it up! Go away! Shut up! Let's just go back to the story.
Okay, Reala, just stop tormenting. All right. It's still fun. Okay. Just go back to your book. Alrighty then. Now, with Reala and how he behaves, do you think he does better than any of the monsters during that time of some say like Jet the Killer, Sonic EXE? Avery.
Well,
I mean, to be honest, he is cool and such, but also kind of cute looking. I admit that's embarrassing for me to say too, and I don't say that around him.
I'm so happy he's not here.
I'll be sure he sees this. Reala, don't!
If it does, Ashley, I will hack you and I will delete this.
You can't.
I know what they do are born.
Oh. Nice. Very nice.
That's cool.
Alrighty then.
Oh yeah,
Back to the thing.
You
Yeah,
said
talking
something
about corrupted Reala and how he's basically a much more different antagonist compared to Jeff the Killer and Sonic.exe.
he's better than Sonic.exe.
Care to say why?
Well, because Reala is more scarier than him. I mean,
appearance wise.
Yeah, because Reala is kind of taller than him and taller than humans, right? Oh wait,
Yeah.
he's taller than
Well,
Turbio.
when you actually place him, I mean, look at Sega Superstars Tennis. You actually see the heights of the characters.
So he's kind of taller than Sonic. So I'm saying that
Yeah,
he's taller than him.
He's taller.
And that would be intimidating to some kids.
Yes, and his sheer color scheme choice.
True, it's so much better. Yes. Instead of like all blue and bloody, he's like red and black.
But with the pale color.
Yeah.
And also,
sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's not. What?
Don't worry. I'll try to keep him under control.
Oh, thank God it's not that season.
It's okay. Yeah, he is a bit taller. Oh. Yeah, me too. You and I, we are like, when it comes to that. Also, seriously, the Kefka laugh, it's not that scary. It's annoying, actually.
Yeah.
Also, hey, Comic-Con, thank you. You too.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna do much to him. But yeah, Corrupted Reala, he definitely has a sheer frightening appearance, way more than EXE ever does.
And to bring this on, you could just see his heart. That's scarier.
Yeah, he has if people don't know how to describe him, he's a bit taller, a little more bulkier. His pale skin is even more paler, like almost death.
And his eyes are not all black and red.
Yeah, they're not. He has like strange battles. He has strange scars on him. They're like the already existing scars that he has, except they're way more denser, way more like they are really dug into. His eyes, he does have the turquoise blue, but there's a tad bit of red in there too. Like he has some sort of unknown eye issue, but
maybe there's a reason. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. You might make it to something else. Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather not say. Yeah, EXE is annoying. Thank you.
Yeah, the laugh is annoying.
Yeah, EXE is. Oh.
Don't worry, Venus. Since you're short, I'll kill you to be the same height as Reala if you want me to.
Hey. Keep it off. Hey, keep it down, Wolf.
uh, okay.
Anywho, his armor is a much more darker, duller red.
Ooh.
Yeah, like almost blood-like.
What about his persona? Is it like gold and some of the parts of it
Oh,
is chip away?
oh, oh, the gold. Oh, yeah, the golden bit is a bit more darker and dull as well, and there's kind of a crack in it, indicate that he blacked out and he just bashed it or something. Now there's like a crack in it. The feathers are torn. That also go for the one on his collar.
Mm.
And he's got sharper claws and fangs.
Oh, I can see that.
And
Like extra sharp.
and it's not the one that Sonic Star made. Far from it.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Star, if
And
you're
also,
watching this.
and here's the thing, depending on which dreamer is there, their scene of how Corrupt Real looks appears to them. But it's basically he just has an open gaping gash in his own chest, where it's whatever type of heart is a lot more intimidating. Like it's the floating normal cartoon like heart, or it's a realistic heart with the bones and such.
True.
Yes. I think you mean eyes.
True.
Welcome! Welcome, Ichigo. Welcome. Yeah, I know what you mean. Now the thing is, Kurata Reala, he does not cry blood randomly. Far from it. He only does it when he's under full on stress or he's really frustrated or he's really angry. Like it's a miracle that you can trigger him. Now, you know how normal Reala would get angry if you hit him if you trigger him just right? That's the same thing that happens with him, except way more like a ticking time bomb. He's
Oh God.
unpredictable. Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
God.
He does have. Oh yeah, he does have a big old grin.
Kiss a cat. Oh jeez.
Well, he does. Well, yeah, he does have cat eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, back to pretty much the patients wearing thin. Like I said, mainly this takes place before the main story, and it does follow Riel's events. How he basically just finds a portal that basically opens whenever someone is playing a certain thing with knights. He's not that interested at first, but then he basically. Oh, he's classier than that. I'm not sure who. I'm not sure who basically says that, but yeah, pretty much Riella is basically that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he basically meets. He does eventually see me, and he actually got curious, and therefore he's paying more attention. His curiosity grew and grew, and therefore that indicates and gave him the motive that he wants to meet. So yes, and also you could say that Knights soon figures out what Riella is doing, and since it's not exactly a big issue, since Riella isn't going through the portals or something, it's more like a crystal ball sort of. That's the reason why Knights isn't so worried.
It's not a portal, but it's something that you can look through the real world.
Yes. In fact, you know those you know how in shows they have those paintings with the movable eyes and such, they're like peepholes. It's like that. So whatever Riella sees through the game and such, he's able to see what the player basically is playing.
I see.
Yes. So basically he's just annoyed, or he's just tired of seeing the same type of players who don't really enjoy the games, or they're just downright annoying in general. and that they're a waste of his time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, no, 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 no. I don't think that would work. I mean, I'm not even kidding. I mean, what exactly would Reala and Balin be fighting over exactly? I don't get it.
Red Rhino something wine?
No, no, I
Because
think
both of them drink wine?
no, no. It's no. That's just Reala's thing.
Okay then.
Besides, Balin has his own stash.
Hmm.
So yeah, when Reala does meet, he's a lot more. He's in a much better mood. He's much more happier, and he's actually finally met a friend. He's finally made a friend who he can trust, and that trust grew and grew. And yeah, you could definitely tell where it's going.
Ooh.
So basically, bit by bit, when visits became less and less, he would always wait by the dream gate because he always had that distinct feeling. However, when things have changed and such, he begins to wonder, yet he still stays. He pays a visit, and there's nothing. So basically, others start to notice his behavior and how he's acting and such. And it's rather worrisome. And well, with Owl, he tries to explain to Reala that maybe perhaps that I basically am not going to be there anymore because I've probably moved on and such. But Reala, he doesn't believe that. But he is aware that's how dreamers are. But it just doesn't seem to work. Owl starts to trigger him, and let's just say it doesn't go well for Owl. He actually ends up getting scratched.
And how did Ria feel after that?
Oh, Knight saw what happened, and he is not at all happy.
So does Knight and Ria got into a battle after that or no?
No, no, Knight just tells him off, and he just tells him to go back to Nightmare. He's obviously not himself, and he would basically look out, and he would definitely keep watch in case that I show up. So that's what Briella does. But didn't fully go back to he didn't go back to normal. His schedule is basically off. The other nightmares are noticing that he's not acting himself. Hmm. You're welcome.
Hmm.
Hey, how's that version of my story going? You know, of Rail's heart, that is. Just curious. And it turns out, I figured this out myself. I actually looked through and I realized, gosh, I made Riella depressed. I'm not even kidding. I did not know at the time, but boy, did I describe it pretty well.
Well, you were young that time, right? Like, how old were you? Like around your teen?
Possibly about 12 to 13.
Oh, okay. So you're in depressed mode. Just kidding.
No, no, no. I just wrote it into the story. It was like this is how Riella would act. Yeah, he becomes
Okay.
like paranoid and such. I know. I feel bad for her. I know. I feel bad.
That was on. Wait.
You were
It's not a long
literally,
time ago. You hated.
you were literally just making the story more effective. So that would basically lead into the main plot. Simple as that.
You popped in again.
I did say he would come in.
I know. I know. I gotta get used to it.
Of course you do. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hug the. Hug the.
All right, all right, all right.
Hug the fist.
Okay. All right, all right.
Confusing.
Knights then pays Riella a visit after some time, and he hasn't been active, and he wasn't doing anything in doing any terrorizing of dreamers. So this got Knights to be a bit concerned. So he just goes to Nightmare, careful to avoid the Nightmarans and such, and he meets up with Riella, who is looking pretty bad. Like, looking pretty bad shape. Like, his colors are definitely getting duller, his more darker schemes and such.
Okay. So I was okay. When you said that, I was actually thinking of Real just laying on a sofa or something like that,
No,
and
no,
yeah, there's
no,
like lots of bottles beside him. I
no,
was like, drawing.
he's just in his throne.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
the one from In the Dreams, the one with the flesh-looking tiles.
yeah, and the one that's one that looks like a hat. His hat.
I mean, of course. Yeah, you can say Knights is trying to help Riala, hopefully getting better and such, but Riala, he's pretty much at a point where he just can't function right. He's a, he's clearly he's clearly upset. He's clearly not feeling up for his nightmare responsibilities. And by the time he's summoned by Wiseman, this is where he's at his breaking point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the traditional of what Wiseman says, and is suspicious of Riella. Why is he not active? Why is he not being the general and such and such? And Riella, he just couldn't really take it anymore, so he's literally begging at this point for Wiseman to end him. Like, he's just angry, like frustrated. That's something that he would normally never do. It's basically a death sentence, but
Would it
Riella
would it
doesn't
be
care.
like would it be like he's would he be like I don't know, boasting out saying that, or what is he saying it calmly?
Oh no! He shouts.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Riella is just that done. He's not himself. Remember?
Okay.
So all of his emotions that are bottled up, they basically just come out. And Wiseman, instead of actually doing what Riella is basically begging at this point, actually has a different idea. Basically, he tells Riella simply, if this visitor is that important to you, then why not make a change? Basically, telling him to dive into the dark ocean. And Riella is fully aware of that it's a dangerous place, that even a nightmare could actually be very affected by it. It has a different side effect. But Riella, with being desperate at this point, he'd do anything. So he went in, and the transformation happens. The description on how his body turns and how it just downright is painful. And he's become the corrupted Nightmare. Now, here's the thing. In this Riella, he basically does still act like himself, only a little more sinister.
He's more dangerous now.
Oh yeah. You notice how within Riella's heart story, he was mainly not being super present, yet he was there. Yeah, he was present throughout the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's mainly that. He is very, very. he's basically smart in what he does. What does Sonic EXE do? Just act like a freaking child.
True. Remember when he was hanging out from that tree?
Like, hey, I'm watching you.
Oh my god. Why can I see that happening? Oh god.
Hmm.
And especially when he chases
You
after
too.
tails. It was so childish. He just touches his
Yes.
tail and he disappears.
Heck, he was even messing with Knuckles.
And Eggman. Wait, he wasn't missing with Eggman. Eggman keeps going down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
He can go down the stairs, but he can't go up. Can he?
Mm-hmm.
Jamie.
But yeah, Karate Reala is actually more clever because he's not exactly pain things in the whole ordeal, and this is where the Pokemon Dead Channel aspect comes in more than Sonic EXE because it's more of the atmosphere and environment that goes on, and also how certain Nightmarins are acting and such.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the different worlds. Speaking of which, of worlds, how did you? How do you honest? Which world do you think was the most interesting to you, and which was the most scariest described wise?
I kind of forgot some of the words, but I think you said something about Memory Forest being covered in snow, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's covered in snow.
I think that one was. I think that one was good. That
Yeah.
bad, but I don't know which one's the scariest one.
Hmm. It's okay. I mean, I don't want to get into Riala's heart just yet, because that will be a story to tell for a different point.
Hopefully soon.
Don't worry, I'll get to it. And I do want Venus to be part of it when she has better internet. Because she's a major fan, and it would be really cool to have her here.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And also the fact that Knights does witness the first cruelty act of what Reala is doing with his new transformation, and it's the most terrifying. Because he's never seen Reala act very violent towards visitors. Yeah, Venus, if you get good internet and such, then maybe I can pretty much invite you so we can talk about the story. Because I do want to invite you.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be fun. Oh, also, when I basically write certain stories and such, I'm basically gonna be listening to types of music to fit.
Oh
You know
god.
what I mean?
Yes, I know. Okay.
Well, yeah. Who knows? Maybe when you're at a place with better internet, maybe, just maybe.
Hopefully. And well, how did Knight spotted Reala? Like when
Basically,
he
sees that Riala was targeting a visitor and was actually manages to grab hold of them, and it looked very painful. That's okay. I do as well at times. Heck, even sometimes some of the FNAF stories. Yeah. Aw. Well,
Hmm.
hopefully you might go to a different place with that.
Mm-hmm.
When Knights tries to intervene, well, Riala reacts aggressively and actually strikes at him. Like those claws aren't for show. They are his main damaging weapon. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Wait, what about your phone? Can't that work on your phone? I mean, I'm just curious. I mean, do you have something else that would actually help? I do want to know. Gosh, this is basically putting on pause for that. But then again, I do want to pretty much know if there's a way.
Okay.
But yeah, Reala basically is pretty smug about it, and he is not at all lying of what he's doing. And Knights can't do anything. He's clearly outclassed by Real's new power.
So the
Oh,
corrupted made him more smarter and scarier.
yes.
God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Reala wasn't smart to begin with,
Well, that's true. He was always smart, but it gave him an extra boost to his intelligence.
and most likely his strength.
Yeah, those muscles look kind of big on him. sorry,
He is
sorry.
supposed to be he's supposed to be bulky for a reason. Besides, I've seen art that does it too.
I'm sorry. I'm
Okay,
dying.
okay, and maybe you could pretty much have. Okay, maybe you can try sending comments of what you know. Then maybe I'll basically try my best to answer.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Ree? Oh,
Wait,
what just happened?
I was just talking about Riaz muscles. Remember,
Okay,
they look more
okay,
bigger. Sorry, sorry. Give me a minute. So, what was your question?
okay.
I said, what was your question?
Okay, I say this, but what is the other thing you honestly like about the structure with Reala and such is and how I managed to handle his character? Did you think I did him justice and kept how he is, or did I handle it pretty well despite the fact I wasn't too super into knights?
Hmm. I think I think you put him way scarier than you are doing right now.
You saying I can't be intimidating?
Go away. Sorry. Um. Well, he is kind of scary in the stories. In the other stories,
Well,
he
different
is
stories, different
yeah,
stories, different AUs. You get it.
different realities. Wait, how much realities do you have?
It's basically different takes of different stories, different scenarios, different setups. You get the idea.
3. Oh God.
What? The fact that my very presence here is causing you to act this way?
Your presence and your corrupted muscles.
All right, that's enough. The fact that you keep doing, you know what? Why? You know what, Ashley? Show them how I look in corrupted form. If I have to.
And then show them how he looks in the regular form.
All right, all right. We'll get 2 of those images and basically show at least the best in the way. If Ashley can find it, of course. Just give her a moment. I know.
The design on his pants, are they bats or are they skulls?
Oh, what? Hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm literally trying. Oh gosh, lag, lag.
Damn it.
Don't worry. Also, yes, they are scars. They are legit scars. They're not tattoos.
Oh, bats. Bat designs. Oh
Yeah, those are
no.
actually those are scars.
Yeah, but now I'm starting to think of Goldie. Shit.
Well, technically, he does voice Reala from time to time.
I know, but after I said fat design, and now I'm seeing them coat all over his pants.
Hey, hey. All right. That's enough.
Help me! I'm
Okay,
dying.
okay. We're all right. Will you stop that? Okay, get into the share screen. You know the ordeal. Okay, there we go. Here's the regular Reala. This is how he looks
Why did they
normally.
do that? Why did they always do that? I mean, put the in the other side of the screen. Why?
And this is the corrupted version. See? As you can see, this is mainly me, but a
His
more
nail.
corrupted look.
Yep, and his nail is all soppy.
I mean, of course, they have to be sharp for a reason.
I know. Oh yeah, you're right. You do have that smile.
Yes, of course I do. Do you think I wouldn't?
Yeah, I think you would. I think and well, I think like I don't know. Your teeth would be bloody, but it looks like you brush.
Of course I do. Because unlike that very filthy looking rat, we nightmares have better hygiene.
Ooh, you call him a rat? Ooh.
So what? He's just a rodent. That's what hedgehogs are. They're nothing but rodents.
I see. Oh, look at Venus! Oh, poor Venus!
Uh. Wait, hold on a sec. Will and Helen, they were both 12 in Journey of Dreams.
True.
So yeah, there you go.
True. Hmm. Haha. he called Sonic.exe a rat. Yeah, that's true.
Of course he is. And most importantly, he's just annoying. Especially when you learn about who his original creator is.
I bet in another dimension, and he's in his dimension, he's calling you a bloody jester.
I mean, it's not really a big insult.
True, because you are a jester, and you're not really bloody. You're just half-face bloody.
Yes. Keep in mind, I don't keep the blood on my claws or hands or even my mouth or something. I just make sure it's off my own skin.
Yeah.
Well, but then again, it's not really me. It's just an alternate version of me.
True. Oh yeah. This is for Venus. Venus. Think of Real pouring blood on him, like
No.
sitting on a chair and pouring blood on
Okay.
himself, like a
No.
sexy
No.
way.
No. 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 Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Give the person image right there. Okay. Yeah. No. Riella. Yeah. I don't think Riella would basically have that.
Oh, I was just talking to Venus about it, seeing what she does.
Well, it seems like the story basically just isn't gonna go anywhere right now. Yeah,
Okay.
basically I just summed the best I could with the story, but I still have a lot more details to put in there, and I'm hoping that it won't take super long.
I had to put.
You just really like messing with her.
Lovely. Oh, I know somebody's blessing behind those things. Okay, I'm not saying you, Rial. I'm saying somebody else is blessing. Anyways, let's get back. Anyways, what were we talking?
Mainly about the story, mainly what goes on and such. Oh, because you kind of walk into it without knowing.
You never know what this guy would do.
Mostly you.
Mm-hmm. This is
Well,
the scale. I'm not
all
safe.
right, all right, all right. Now, thing is, when it comes to corrupted Reala, he's definitely he definitely has his first appearance and his first impression at a good strong start. He knows what he is, he knows what he's doing and what he's trying to achieve. Basically, he just wants me to come back. So by the time when that moment I basically put the game in and I play it, that's when he knows he's going to get me. And that definitely will have its points with, well, Riela's heart, which will basically get translated to there. Oh, and I will talk about the bad ending when we get to Ask the Corrupted series.
I would love to see that.
Yeah. But yeah, there's you guys' first impression of what kind of story I basically wrote and for the specific nightmare and why it's a rather unappreciated type of story that I made, and I'm actually happy that at least there are some that like it.
Mm-hmm. Isn't
Seriously, unlike stories like Jet the Killer, EXE, and such, in Squidward Suicide, I at least try to make something different.
it is something different, but I mean, finally, Knights has the second creepypasta, and the first one is, I don't know. The
Yeah,
first one doesn't feel like the first Knights creepypasta. I say yours is like on top of that one
why would you say that?
because you put more work into this one than the other one. The other one just seems like it's nothing.
Well, technically, it's kind of explaining about the beta and such, and especially with self, and nobody knows exactly what self is, so give it points for that. But I will say some of the lines are kind of dated and such.
It should be updated or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, wait, really? But I thought she didn't like blood. I mean, I
What?
remember being in one of Venus's streams, and that was something that basically got brought up. I thought she wasn't into Dark's theme.
Who?
Oh, wait, I got another thing. What if we do a reaction to also the reading of my story? You know, like the older version.
Darling, that's a good idea.
You think so?
Let's do it.
Let me know if you guys want to see that for a stream at some point.
We're gonna see the old Reala. The old
Well,
corrupted Reala.
technically, it's still somewhat the same, just a bit, well, a bit
A bit
different.
darker.
Different writing. It's basically of its writing and such, and you can tell I will basically cringe at the very thought because it's like, oh gosh, I can't believe I wrote this stuff back then.
But now
Uh,
it's better.
be, uh, BRB a bit. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm taking over now. Anyways, I'll be reading the comments. I can't click on them or anything, but I'll be reading. Any ideas? Any thoughts on this story? Hmm. They? Hmm. Are you talking about me and Ashley reading the story? Doing the reaction? Venus? Anyways, oh, we were just doing story that the story that started corrupted reality. I can't read the title because it doesn't show on my side. It only shows corrupted reality story. I think it says patience. We were working on that one. Just Ashley left for a while. She won't be back. You need to. I don't know what you need to do. Yeah, if you look back in the video, you'll see I kind of made her flustered. Okay, I'm thinking about Reala again. Um, Thinking of the blood thing, of the blood sour.
I'm back. Ugh,
Ashley,
what?
you gonna take a blood sour with Reala someday?
What? What? What did I basically miss?
Nothing. I was just thinking of playing around with you, but it didn't get to you.
Sorry.
It's okay. I was the one. I am the one trying to make you flustered with blood sours.
Ah. Also, what do you mean by join?
Does he know anything about corrupted Reala?
I don't know.
That's what I'm wondering about.
That's because here's the thing. This is basically a story that's basically a grimdark, meaning that it's not a very lighthearted, scary story. It's actually more a little more darker.
Yeah. We don't want to bring people who don't like scary stuff into
Or
the
at
thing.
least can't stomach it.
Yeah. Oh no! Now I'm thinking of that drawn picture of Reala in his stomach.
What?
I don't know.
Wait.
You know what I'm talking about?
Uh. Wait, are you talking about King Julius, who basically has a corrupted form, and his stomach basically is a gaping mouth?
No, Reala's stomach.
Oh.
Reala's chest. Those parasites.
Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Ugh. That 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 gets my stomach toning.
Well, by the time we do get to the Ask series, he is gonna have that shown.
Yeah, and I'm going to hide under the cupboards when you do that. But I'll show myself on some of the other things, but not on the other ones.
I know. Yeah, that's the thing about the corrupted form is that he's got a bit more to show.
If you look in the ad series, you see what she means.
Yeah, and Reala, he's definitely not pulling any punches.
And if you see if he's worse, then you should see Jackal.
Yeah, the way I made Jackal, I thought it makes sense to make him like that.
True.
Along with other nightmares. Yes, they don't appear. Yes, they don't say anything in the story, but they do make a presence there.
They are still there. It's just that they're behind the scenes. Maybe they're behind the scenes waiting until the right time.
In the Ask series, well, they get a lot more prominent roles.
Yeah,
Such
you can
as,
even ask them questions.
yeah, but don't ask too many random ones because it wouldn't really benefit the story.
Yeah, it's kind of a story where it's going, right?
Yes, and keep in mind, let's just say that the story has a bit more of a focused theme, and these nightmares are not like their traditional selves. They are basically a lot more twisted.
True.
So yeah, if you guys are curious about that, I may get to that at some point, but maybe tomorrow or something, I could pretty much do the Reala's heart reaction.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
How will you do it?
hmm, hmm. I know, maybe set up as a group stream. I can invite Rose Fang because
Ooh,
she's never really read my story, nor has she seen it. But I want her to experience my older tale. But she's basically in the dark stuff,
well, okay.
and
What about the boys,
I don't know.
Mister?
Jackson already made clear that he's not going to be around, so
Yeah,
it really
here's
depends on who is available.
true, true.
I just want to make sure that it basically works, and I don't want it to be super duper crazy.
Okay. What about Hannah? She likes your story, right? Oh,
Yeah. Well, yes, I think she would be normal during the stream.
okay. It's really up to you what you want, who you want to be in. If you want, I could just stay in the chats. It's totally up to you.
Yeah, but keep in mind, I'm gonna pretty much cringe because the way that it's written and how I basically wrote it is just like, yep, that was
I would,
me, guys. That was me. That's how I wrote the story.
I would definitely love to see you cringe into that.
I'm literally going to cringe when I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna be surprised, but I am going to cringe just how I basically worded it.
I'm
Don't.
definitely going to like it.
Well, hope you guys find it entertaining of me cringing and such. So, yeah, but I think this has gone on long enough. So,
It's
hope you
been an
guys found
hour.
this interesting. Yeah, this is good enough.
Yep.
Hope to see you guys tomorrow and laters.
Good
Have a
night.
good night. See you all real soon. Oh, and most importantly, pleasant nightmares to all of you. Oh, you mean that version? Well, I will admit, it's a different take. It still carries the sort of ideal and such.
Oh, this Reala.
Hmm, what?
Nothing. La-da-da.
Alright, alright. See you around, everyone. Yeah,
Good
uh,
night.
Riella? Yes. Don't try doing anything reckless. Oh, I'm not. But that doesn't mean I can't pretty much be around you. Okay, that's enough.
Ah,
Okay.
getting
Laters,
warm.
everyone.